Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're coming from the other video, thank you for stopping by to watch this one. And if you're watching this one as the first video in this series, please watch the other one I posted before this one. They come hand in hand, so watch the other one. Make sure you watch the two, right? So today, based on the title of this video, I'm going to be analyzing all the draws that have happened this year in 2025. Today is May 12th, and I'm so excited for the draw that happened today, which is the provincial nomination draw that happened today. 706 people were invited, 511 people were invited, and the cutoff mark was 706. So this nomination has happened in this year how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 times this year. So this is May. So this provincial nomination draw has happened 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 times in this year. So it's something you should look at if you're desperately looking for express entry draw. If you're desperately looking to be selected, it's something you should explore, because this draw is constant, so you should look at it. As I explained in my other video, the reason why you should watch the other video. So as I said, a lot of draws have happened, and I'm going to be going from the ones that happened in January. So I'm just going to be listing it. I'm going to put it somewhere here or here for you to be watching while I read it out. So in January 7th, to start the year, the first draw was a provincial nomination draw, and the cutoff mark was 793. 471 people were invited. So provincial nomination, that is the one that the province has the name state provincial nominee. Provincial nomination meaning the province nominated you. So it could be Manitoba, it could be Ontario, it could be Nova Scotia, it could be BC that nominated you. So you fall into this category. So the other one that happened is the Canadian experience class. That is people that are already in Canada that have Canadian experience. They are here. So such people, they had this one is so hot. Oh boy. So such people, Canadian experience class, they either came here as students or as work permits. So they are here and they also want to get their permanent residence. So they wrote the IELTS, they wrote everything just like how you did it back home, but the only difference is that they are here and they have Canadian experience. So those ones are being selected. So that one happened in January 8th and January 23rd, and 4,000, then 1,350 people were invited. This is a lot of people, and you can see the cutoff mark 542, 527. So the other one that happened in February was provincial nomination. The cutoff mark was 802, and 455 people were invited. So in February 5th again, another Canadian experience class, which is a SEC, was done, and 4,000 people were invited. Then provincial nomination happened again. 646 people were invited. There was a category based draw, which is, this one was for French, people that have French language proficiency, those people that indicated that they can speak French and they wrote the French exam. So those people were selected in February 19, and a whopping number of 6,500 people were invited. Like 6,500 people. Why am I making mistake like this? And the cutoff mark was 428. So you can see how low it is. So this is to encourage people that if you have French, if you can speak French, then you may want to go and explore writing the French exam. You could write both the English and the French to beef up your score, even if you don't make enough points, but at least it's going to, if you don't score excellently well, it's going to beef up your score. So you should explore that. I know of people that did not know French at all, and then they dedicated 1 year 2 years to go learn French to write this exam, and they're currently in this country. I know somebody like that. She's a YouTuber. She's in Calgary. She's in Alberta. She's not in Calgary, she's in Alberta. Okay, so that one happened. And then in March 3rd again, provincial nomination was done, and 725 people were invited. You can see how low the cutoff mark was, 667. That was the cutoff mark. Then another French language proficiency was done. That is barely 1 month after the one that 6,500 people were invited. And then 4,500 people were invited. The cutoff mark was 410. So this is almost like 11,000 people that have been invited, within that time. So another provincial nomination was done. 536 people were invited. The cutoff mark was 736. Another French language was done again. 7,500 people. Hey, 7,500 people were invited. And look at the cutoff mark. 379 was the cutoff mark. Very, very low. That means you mustn't even score excellently well in the French. Please give it a try, especially if you've been on express entry for long. If you've been waiting for like 2 years, that 2 years you could use it to go and learn French. And in fact, I know of a tutor in Nigeria that tutors people to write French. I think I'm going to put his handle here. He reached out to me last year to help him advertise, and I did. Yeah, he's based in Nigeria. Okay, that's aside. Then in April 14th, provincial nomination was done and 825 people were invited, and the cutoff mark was 764. Another provincial nomination was done 2 weeks after then, and 421 people were invited, cutoff mark 727. So another category based draw was done, and this was for people in education. That's people that claim they are teachers, early childhood instructors, elementary school teachers, administrative teachers in school system and all that. And 1,000 people were invited. So now my home country, Nigeria, this is where you guys should take advantage on, because a lot of graduates and masters holders are teaching. They are teachers in secondary school, primary school. Go and beef up your life, go and beef up your whatever. Look at the requirement, because Canada is in need of education, people in the education sector. You have the experience already. You've been teaching for like 5 years, 2 years, 6 months. The lowest they need is 6 months to prove that you're a teacher back home, alongside other things. So go and write your IELTS, go and evaluate your credential, and then you have this, and go and wait, because the last draw that was done was on May 1st. So hopefully next month another one will be done, because this one is a recent thing. 479 was the cutoff mark. Then another category draw was done on May 2nd for healthcare and social services, people that work in the healthcare back home. It was done, and then 500 people were invited. Cutoff mark was 510. So today being May 12, provincial nomination was done, and the cutoff mark is 706, and 511 people were invited. So if you sum up all these numbers of people invited, it's a lot of people that have been invited. Just it's not yet half of the year, so take advantage, guys. All hope is not lost. Explore all this and many more to see that you are part of the people that will be selected before the end of the year. So I'll come back again next year with, honestly, I'm dehydrated. It's so hot. It's 35 degrees today. My God. I'll come back next month with another update on the draw that was done in the month of June. If anyone was done this month, hopefully I'm going to come up, and I'll be coming up to announce this, to encourage you guys, not just to make content, but to encourage you guys. You may just think that nothing can happen, I cannot do this, I cannot be invited, I've been waiting for how many years. No, please. A lot of pathways are opening up. A lot of pathways. I think recently they removed transportation, but transportation was part of it. Truck drivers back home, a lot of them came in. Now education, a lot of people in Nigeria are teachers. My 2 brothers back home are teachers. They should take advantage of this place. Go and look into it. How does it work? Maybe I'm going to make a separate video on each education pathway, because a lot of people back home fall into this category and they don't even know about it. So please subscribe if you want to get updates on this. I'll be coming up every month to give updates on draws that are done. Thank you. Bye. See you in my next